$1 trillion infrastructure plan will include private projects like pipelines that have been hindered by regulations or lack of government permits. This unseasonably warm weather could mean the earliest ever blooming of Washington's cherry blossoms.
The projected dates are March 14th to 17th.
The festival itself runs from mid-March until mid-April. 3 Trump administration officials say the White House staffers have been instructed by the counsel's office to preserve materials that could be connected to Russian interference in the 2016 election. The intelligence community believes Russia's hacking of Democratic groups and operatives was carried out to help Donald Trump defeat Democrat Hillary Clinton. Once again, a record-setting day on Wall Street. The Dow skyrocketing 303 points, closing above 21,000. More on these stories from Town Hall.
Everybody wants cheap airfare, but where do you find it? You call low-cost airlines. Their prices are direct from the airlines, and they're so low you can't find these fares published anywhere. They specialize in cheap flights, discount hotel rooms, cheap car rental rates, and great package deals anywhere around the world. Wherever you want to go, they can help you get there cheaply and with a best price guarantee. If you want the lowest prices on your airline tickets or other travel services, call now. That's right, call. That's the only way to get these rates. Experts are standing by 24/7 to get you the cheapest airfare and hotel rates available. So don't wait. Call right now for the lowest travel prices anywhere and for great last-minute travel deals, too. Call right now. 800-648-9175. 800-648-9175. 800-648-9175. That's 800-648-9175.
Tonight, a guest relations location is opening next door to the Hall of Presidents of the Magic Kingdom. In July, it's moving inside. Caribbean Beach Resort is giving $75 gift cards for each night of the stays of guests out of fear people won't want to stay there. In related news, All-Star Sports is now offering gift cards valued at the total cost of your stay. So stupid. Finally, the Flower and Garden Festival 2017 started today and runs until Food and Wine. You've read WDW News today. Now you experience WDW News tonight. Switch the logo over now.
Live from Orlando, Florida, WDW-NT, the worldwide leader in Disney Parks News, presents WDW News Tonight. Here are your hosts, Tom Corliss and Nick LaCicero.
Yay, fake applause! Woo! Oh, that's making noise. I'm Kate Crabless, and you're not. Welcome to WDW News Tonight. Nick LaCicero over there. Thank you, as always, Michelle Wardle. Thank you.
Thank you.
In the control booth, we got Michael Batista tonight. Hello, Michael.
Good evening.
Thank you for filling in for Jason. And also with us, who's going to be helping us review the Epcot International Flower and Garden Festival, Josh of EasyWDW.com. Hello, Josh.
It's right there.
You have no camera on, Josh.
He's over my shoulder.
Okay.
That's Josh right there.
Turn around and say hi, Josh.
It's fine.
All right, you can hear Josh for now.
Why?
All right,
That's about all we get.
whatever. And now the news brought to you by TeePublic. The Visit Pandora.com website now has a live chat feature where you can talk to one of their experts, one of their ace experts. Mm-hmm. However, it's actually automated.
Oh.
We found out it's automated. Yeah, we figured this out when it was the first online chat where Nick ever got responses. So good.
You're not good.
Thought it was his first Tinder match. You didn't know.
I was so pumped.
You thought it was real, and then like 2 messages later, he got that link, and he's like, damn. He went.
Boiled again.
So the chat's down in the lower right corner of the site. You'll find the opportunity to chat with Cam DeMarco, lead ace.
That's not the joke.
It's pretty funny. You get the chance to chat with Cam DeMarco, who is the lead ace field expert. I've had more coherent conversations with the store lead at Ace Hardware. Josh. Apparently they forgot to embed the wrong show on the website. So good job, Jason. So, Michael, maybe you can go drop the actual chat to the YouTube feed on the chat on WDWNT.com, maybe.
I will see what I can do if I can do anything.
Always, it's so great that people remember to do what they have to every week here at WDWNT. Anyway,
Tom.
what?
Things always go so well on this show.
Yeah, I
I'm
know,
surprised.
right? I'm wondering
Smooth
why
sailing.
we have low viewership tonight. It's because no one can find the show. Hooray! Send people, send everybody to one link, and the show's not even there. Yay! Hooray!
Well,
You
good
can
thing
find
we
it
have
on YouTube, right?
everybody listening on AM 660,
Yes, or
1520,
FM
1055.
Thank you all for tuning in. But anyway,
All those
hopefully
great places.
Michael will get that link over there. So yeah, you can talk to this Cam DeMarco guy, and sometimes he responds directly to your questions with a predetermined answer, but other times the responses will be completely unrelated with a random factoid. It's like a Q&A with Lou Mangello. Didn't like your question. I'm just going to give you a random fact. I did ask the chat about food on Pandora, to which I was told to try a food wrap at Santulli Canteen because nothing says food from another world like a wrap. You know, I can't wait for the alien pot pies in Star Wars land. Those are going to be great.
A little bit of Greedo goes a long way.
You like hummus? I like hummus.
The show is derailing quickly.
And we just
Anyway.
started.
Thank you, everybody in the chat who now found the show. Thank you. I apologize for that. They forgot to put the right show on. Anyway, Walt Disney World unleashed a new food truck this week disguised as a 70s RV at Fort Wilderness. The truck is covered in vintage Walt Disney World bumper stickers and classic ear globe icons. It's also covered in anti-Zika bug repellent that still fills the air at Fort Wilderness.
Oh, it's so gorgeous.
The truck serves sandwiches and a selection of moonshine, making this the 1 millionth RV full of moonshine at Fort Wilderness.
There's a dime a dozen in there.
Yes. One of the moonshines is pumpkin spiced. Yeah, it even comes in a Starbucks cup.
Yay!
Even moonshine has to be hipstery now. That's what's wrong with the world today, right?
Can I order ahead on my app?
Yeah. On the truck is a map of the United States with decals featuring the states that the RV has traveled through. But there is one glaring issue with this. Some of the states are not contiguous, raising questions as to how the truck got to Florida without passing through some states.
Magical bus.
Well, you know, I have the answer. It's really quite simple. Over those states, it was flown by Captain Lone Star and Barf.
Ah, Spaceballs.
Yes, you know, that explains the raspberry vinaigrette on the salad.
There's only one man who would dare give me the raspberry. Lone Star.
There you go.
Love that movie.
Who does?
Yeah.
Josh, you ever seen the movie?
I don't get the reference.
Josh hates movies.
I don't get the
He
reference.
does.
Spaceballs, Mel
Movies?
Brooks. Come on.
Spaceballs.
No. I haven't
You know
seen
that's
it.
why everything on WDWNT is named like WDWNT the blank. The Spaceballs reference.
WDWNT ripped something off.
Spaceballs, the flamethrower.
Shut up. You said
That would never happen.
Spaceballs, the toilet paper.
You're gonna need that after this show. Yes. Well, I'm just saying that because we ate a lot of ethnic food at Flower and Garden. Guest visiting
And in the studio.
and
we had some
Chewy's
Mexican,
tonight.
yeah.
In the studio. They should pay. Guests visiting the Magic Kingdom will soon be able to enjoy a more convenient in-park ticket sales location found inside Liberty Square. As early as March 6th, the new Liberty Square ticket office will open for guests in the location known as the Heritage House, next door to the currently shuttered Hall of Presidents. At this office, guests can enjoy a variety of services such as upgrading tickets, replacing a lost ticket, dining reservations, event bookings, and complaining about the Hall of Presidents.
I used to go there to take my naps. Now where am I supposed to go?
You know, the Hall of Presidents, right? Nothing says Liberty Square like a theme park guest relations desk. As Patrick Henry once said, give me liberty or give me a no strings for Peter Pan. That's the line. I believe that's the line anyway. Booking has opened for the Bon Voyage breakfast at Trattoria al Forno, which much to my chagrin is not alien encounter themed. No?
That joke tested so well.
Oh,
too.
shut up. Bon voyage.
Yeah.
Anyway, here guests will have the opportunity to meet beloved Disney characters, including Rapunzel, Flynn Rider, Ariel, and Prince Eric. Breakfast will begin with your choice of a mixed berry parfait or fresh fruit salad and a frying pan of pastries, including braided breakfast bread and clamshell pastries. Get it? Get it?
There.
I do.
Meals here include the Shipwreck Al Forno, which is also referred to as dinner at Trattoria Al Forno, I believe. There's also the Tangled Eggs. Also the Tangled Eggs,
That's so
the
bad.
Tower of Pancakes, and of course, I can't believe I paid $34 for this toast. That's a good one.
Can't wait. First day, baby.
We are going first day. That's right. Kids will enjoy the choice of Mickey Pancake, Mickey Waffle, or the Little Royal Breakfast, which will include an egg, bacon, and toast. And breakfast will also include your choice of non-alcoholic beverage. However, mimosas, a peach Bellini, cappuccino, press pot, coffee, and more will be available as an additional charge for parents looking to escape reality for a little while. So you want drunk moms around Flynn Rider. What can go wrong? The character dining experience costs $34 for adults, $20 for children. It also begins April 2nd. So, yes, Tom Quarles is starting WrestleMania Day with a princess character meal.
Wow.
What a fun day that's going to be.
That is night and day.
9 a.m. character breakfast with Josh, and then I have to go to WrestleMania. Hooray. It seems as though the Epcot International Festival of the Arts will return in early 2018. No exact dates are available yet, but it's no secret the festival exceeded all expectations, proving to be quite popular in 2017, which, of course, was the inaugural season. In the spirit of all other Epcot festivals, the event will return with double prices, smaller portions, and a poorly dressed Duffy.
Or Shelly May.
Or Shelly May. Yeah, we have Shelly. Can we switch to that camera, Michael? We have Shelly May over there with Michelle. Nope, we're not. There we go.
Very
She's
sporty.
in her gardening outfit. There you go. It's rumored that the event will take place daily in 2018, not just on weekends, because money.
Because beer.
Doc McStuffins is now caring for the animals at Disney's Animal Kingdom. My God, these Shanghai bunch of cunts are getting out of control. Characters pulling double duty. Starting this past weekend, guests can now take a visit to the dock at Rafiki's Planet Watch just outside the vet clinic. She'll be available to take pictures as well as sign autographs. Chip and Dale, however, are no longer available to meet in the Planet Watch area. This makes sense as McStuffin's maiden name was Kevorkian. No?
Wow.
Come on.
Wow.
Come on. That was good.
It's so good.
Get tested. It's off the charts.
Jeez.
That's
Your dogs
amazing.
or cats? Which the test?
Michelle. For guests wanting to create a magical keepsake of the memories made on their vacation, Disney's Photo Pass in Disney Springs now allows you to put your little princess right into her favorite Disney fairy tale. The personalized storybook features your child in her favorite story with over 24 pages of magic, which is also the length of an Epcot festival map. It's like 24 pages. Your child can be included in classic stories such as Frozen, Cinderella, The Little Mermaid, and Why Did We Come to Hollywood Studios? All right. These are bombing tonight, man.
Just, Photoshop kids in front of construction walls. There you go.
So enchanting.
Current themes princesses can choose from include Anna, Ariel, Aurora, Cinderella, Elsa, Mulan, Rapunzel, and Snow White. And for more information, you can visit the Disney Photo Pass studio at Disney Springs, which used to be guest relations.
I think that sounds kind of cool, though.
Yeah.
They look pretty good.
Yeah.
I like
Is it just a green screen?
Well, they have like a whole studio there now.
Yeah.
So I guess they probably do the green screen and then Photoshop your kid into a book.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. There you go.
You do like poses, frolicking through the woods, looking up at the princess.
So it's an animated storybook.
Well, no,
Not
you're not moving. I'm
It's-
just
it's
saying,
a
like
book.
the kid can.
Oh, it's like a book.
It's a book.
Yeah,
Because
like
they
pages.
have the ones
know,
where you take
physical
your
You know,
little
Michelle,
picture.
before we had iPads, there were
Oh,
things called
please
books
do explain to
printed
me.
on paper.
Oh, paper?
See the stuff my webcam is propped up on? That's
yes.
paper.
Oh,
Yeah.
what's it made of? Trees?
We can't see it because your webcam is propped up on it.
Interesting. Very interesting.
Paddlefish.
Nick, do we have our guest on the phone?
Yeah, of course we do.
We do. All right, just making
It's not Gabe, is it?
sure. No, it's not Gabe. Oh my God.
Gabe's not gonna
Gabe,
listen
if
to
you're
this.
out there,
Door number 2.
Josh is very anxious that you're going to call for Prices Right and lose again. So,
I dare you.
jeez, this is going to end poorly tonight. Disneyland Paris is raising the prices of its annual passes. In other news, it's now $400 a day to visit SeaWorld. Get it? Because they're both failing.
I don't get it, but I
So, Tom,
feel
what was that when I said about explaining the joke?
Get it? SeaWorld. What is SeaWorld's annual pass attendance down? 18%? Something like that.
yeah, they're
Wow.
down from
Aren't they only
9
$70
to
or something
7.
now?
7? Josh set up a 7 joke, and now he's really upset about it. Disneyland Paris, of course, has been losing money a lot the last few years, so it's a bit of a surprise to hear about them raising these prices. So we know we have a lot of European listeners out there that are worried about affording these new really expensive annual passes. So we decided to bring on a special guest tonight. You know him. He is now the author of the new book, 102 Ways to Save on Your Disneyland Resort Paris Vacation. So please welcome via phone direct from Paris, Winey the Giant Talking Bottle of Wine.
Bonjour, Disney people. It is I, Winey Jacques.
Thank you, Winey. We're very excited about your new book. It sounds great. Anyway, so Winey, we'll get right into it. What do you think about these? What do you think about these price hikes for these Disneyland Paris annual passes?
Well, it is a lot of the money, but the Disneyland Paris is wonderful as it is the only Magic Kingdom where you can get, how do you say?
Alcohol?
Winey was going to say hammered. I believe that's the term Winey was looking
You hear that, Josh? There's a Magic Kingdom you could get hammered in. When are we going? Regardless, Winey, there's a second park there, which I'm pretty sure there would have been alcohol in anyway.
What?
The Walt Disney Studios Paris.
What is that?
The second park at Disneyland Resort Paris.
Where is the second park?
It's across from the Disneyland park.
Oh, Winey thought that was an abandoned oil refinery.
Once they get Guardians of the Galaxy, it's really gonna look like that. Anyway, Winey, let's get back on topic here. I have some questions for you. What do you think? What are some of the recommendations you can make for people to save money, that make it more affordable to visit Disneyland Paris? What should they be doing?
Well, one of these things you can do to cut the corners at home is you can get some of the yellowtail instead of the Behringer. Either way, it will get you to the finish line.
What is the finish line?
Lying down, of course.
Lying down, of course, Winey, it is. So what about once they actually get to Disneyland Paris? It's great that you're telling people what wine they should buy at home. But what about once they get to Paris? What should they do to save money there, physically there?
One of these things one likes to do is to skip the official Disneyland resorts for the more economic lot.
So what, like staying off site?
No one sleeps in the bushes outside the park.
He sleeps in the bushes. That sounds gross, by the way.
Poor Winey.
It is not gross. It is not the Shanghai Disneyland.
It's not.
Winey does not make the wee-wee.
No one. It is true. Maybe no one has gone. No one may have pooped in those bushes. There's no Zootopia signs in Paris telling people not to poop in the bushes, right? That's not a thing.
No poop in the bushes.
No poop in the bushes. Oh. What about another tip? You have another tip, boy?
Another tip is to eat at the counter service restaurants instead of the table service restaurants. In fact, Disneyland Paris is opening a Five Guys restaurant soon.
Five Guys. So you'll have all the top restaurants of the Florida Mall.
Winey does not know about that. We still do not have the slightly scary-looking Ecuadorian place. Also, a great way to get to Disneyland is the train.
We've switched topics. We're now talking about taking the train.
They have these great sleeping compartments under the seats. It's great for when one is a little bit too much to drink and you have to lie down.
I'm not sure those are sleeping compartments.
Oh, all this plugging of wine is book has made wine is very tired. and he needs to lie down. Until next time, Disney people, this is Juan Jacques saying, adieu and do not poop in the bush.
Yes, do not poop in the bush. Whiny Jacques, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, Whiny, as always.
Adieu.
Very informative. I also love how Whiny's crashing noises are also much clearer than his phone conversation. That's always
Crazy.
really enjoyable. Anyway, the news was brought to you by TeePublic. Michelle, tell them about TeePublic.
Hey, don't forget to shop apparel and accessories for Disney fans through WDWNT.com and TeePublic. Just go to WDWNT.com and click the TeePublic ad to shop from hundreds of designs for t-shirts, phone cases, prints, and more, including exclusive WDWNT and WDW News Tonight logo apparel, as well as original creations such as Figaro is a cat, 7.
Yeah, 7.
Make the movie ride great again, and more. Make the most of tonight's commercial breaks and shop through our extensive collection. TeePublic, an official partner of WDW News Tonight.
Nick, before we go to commercial, we got WDWNT The Price is Right, Flower and Garden Edition coming up. If you want to play, the number is 407-774-8255. Call now. We'll be right back.
Hey, I'm Brant. So there's this family, Jeremy and Sharon, and a couple kids, and they're all very healthy, and they did something to save money. They switched from health insurance to MediShare, and then they had a third baby, a little girl named Anya, and she was very sick.
We've had a lot of hospital visits.
A whole week in a children's hospital, CAT scans and blood tests and chemical tests, and I think we saw a dozen doctors. It was all shared.
Yeah, the bills were shared by the other members of MediShare. That's how this works. So get this, they save hundreds a month. They don't have to deal with health insurance companies or government health care plans, and they get to be part of a community that cares.
MediShare has always been there for us and helped meet the needs that we have as a family.
It's no wonder this is growing so fast. It is worth looking into. Here's how. Call 844-41-BIBLE. Now, it's available everywhere but Montana. 844-41-BIBLE.
Everybody wants cheap airfare, but where do you find it? You call low-cost airlines. Their prices are direct from the airlines, and they're so low you can't find these fares published anywhere. They specialize in cheap flights, discount hotel rooms, cheap car rental rates, and great package deals anywhere around the world. Wherever you want to go, they can help you get there cheaply and with a best price guarantee. If you want the lowest prices on your airline tickets or other travel services, call now. That's right, call. That's the only way to get these rates. Experts are standing by 24/7 to get you the cheapest airfare and hotel rates available. So don't wait. Call right now for the lowest travel prices anywhere and for great last-minute travel deals too. Call right now. 800-648-9175. 800-648-9175. 800-648-9175. That's 800-648-9175.
Have you racked up more than $10,000 in credit card debt? Are you barely getting by making minimum payments? You should know the credit card companies are tricking you into thinking there's no way out. Credit card companies would rather you didn't know that there are ways you can become debt-free and you don't have to pay the entire amount you owe. There are debt relief programs that help people like you escape overwhelming credit card debt. National Debt Relief has helped tens of thousands of people just like you reduce more than $500 million of debt. National Debt Relief has helped so many people. They're A+ rated by the Better Business Bureau. You don't have to declare bankruptcy or take out a consolidation loan. You have the right to settle your debt for a mere fraction of what you owe. Reduce a portion of your debt now. Call National Debt Relief at 800-518-4020. 800-518-4020. That's 800-518-4020.
Through time and space, together we race to brave new worlds across the universe.
Welcome back to WDW News Tonight. I apparently missed it. They're releasing Avatar pins tomorrow. That's exciting.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, the first of the what they're calling the countdown pins.
Uh-oh.
What?
Well, that means it's like a long series.
It's not that long of a series. So apparently there's 3.
Okay.
They start tomorrow. There's 3 in the 3 months leading up. And then those 3 pins will be in a 5-pin completer box set released on May 27th on opening day. So in usual Tom Gross fashion, I'll buy those 3 separate and then buy the box set. Just in case. Anyway, welcome back to WDW News Tonight. We're still looking for callers for the Price is Right to win fabulous prizes from Theme Park Connection. So call 407-774-8255 is the number to call and play that.
Tom just loaded up the back of my car with stuff from Theme Park Connection.
Yeah, they gave us
like
several
2
large boxes.
huge boxes.
Any coffee mugs in there?
No, Tom took all the cool cups and mugs.
Oh, shut
Hey.
up. There was a cool All-Star Resorts one. That
There
was
was,
like,
but that
ooh.
was mine. I bought that.
But yeah, there's lots of stuff in there. So we got lots of new prizes, and it'll be fun. So give us a call, 407-774-8255. Play a Flower and Garden themed version of the Price is Right. Got 4 games here, so looking for 4 contestants. And we're going to give out some good prizes tonight.
There you go.
All right, but first, while we're waiting for some contestants and while Michelle sings, we are going to
Well, it's still more legally clearable than any of the Rivers of Light music.
That is true. We're going to get into a little segment we like to call What Did We Just Eat?
Okay, crackpots, let's get cooking.
So, my good friend Josh over here and I went to, on Sunday night, there was the very first Celebration at the Top event, which is a new dessert party, what most people might call a dessert party. And it's at California Grill at Disney's Contemporary Resort, which is located on the 15th floor. That's the top of the resort. Their whole big hook is these breathtaking views of the Magic Kingdom and its fireworks spectacular. So they made this dessert party thing, which after tax and gratuity costs.
Oh,
Nick's
sent a
apparently
gift
in the middle of me talking. They're just scratching gift cards.
We're smelling gift cards.
Thanks. I'm not talking or anything. Anyway, more on that later. I don't even know where I was. $123 after tax and gratuity, and you could have you have this big open bar for 2 hours, which Josh said they're idiots. Don't pay attention. They had quite the selection of alcohol.
Yes.
Is it citrus scented?
We'll talk more. I don't remember the. You remember some of the stuff they had? They had just
It's
about
not like overpowering.
Yes, I can tell you exactly what they had.
Oh, okay, good.
They had Kettle One vodka, Tanqueray gin, Bacardi rum, Captain Morgan spiced rum, Jack Daniel's Tennessee whiskey, Dewar's Red Label Scotch, and
there were 5 wines available. If you go to WDWNT.com and read the review, we have the little menu up. There were 5 wines available, and then they had a list of some alcohol they had available to make different drinks with, but then there was stuff that wasn't listed. Most of which Josh just listed for you. So a fairly open bar, which is not common for these events. Usually these events have specialty drinks, and that's kind of what they stick to, at least the in-park ones, Hollywood Studios specifically. So that was nice for a change. And the other thing they did was they have small plates before the fireworks, and you go outside, you watch the fireworks, and then you come back for basically a dessert hour, which we were surprised the bar was still open, which was nice.
Yeah, that's what we were wondering. That's cool. That helps a lot.
It did. I'm still not sure this event reaches any sort of value, and I'm sure Josh will go into that.
I didn't think there was a lot of value. I didn't feel special. And you pay the money, you pay the premium cost, you expect Disney to make you feel special, and you're just, I wouldn't say chastised, obviously, because it's the private Napa room, but you're away from everybody else in this private room. And there's 4 different kinds of sushi. There's chicken on a stick. There's some pork bao, and that's it.
Yeah.
So, I mean, if you chug Jack Daniels, if you chug sparkling wine, maybe there's some value there. But then at the same time, if they're going to charge $79 for the Tomorrowland dessert party, I'd go up to California Grill for another $20.
Is that $79?
Yeah, $79.
No, it's not.
You want to bet me $1 million? Gabe, don't answer that.
Is it really now?
Yeah.
You want to hear from Gabe? He's on the line.
Oh, is Gabe on the line? Oh, jeez. Oh, no. This is going to end.
I wasn't going to call in, but I guess I had to.
See what you did, Josh? You see what you did? He wasn't going to call in.
An unlikely story, Gabe.
Why don't we play The Price is Right? I'm sure that's what Gabe is here for.
Oh, no. If I don't win this one,
Michelle
It's time for The Price is Right. Gabe, come on down. You're the next contestant on WDW-NT. The Price is Right.
By the way, the opening line that Nick forgot to write for Michelle is, "It's time for radio's most fabulous few minutes of games and Disney-themed games and prizes."
Yeah, that's not here.
It certainly isn't. Yet Nick remembered that onion thing was on the menu last year at the France Pavilion.
Oh, I scored us some free food off Josh.
Can we talk about that for a minute? Anyone who's watched this show or listened to this show for any amount of time will know Nick can't remember the name of himself or anything around him. But somehow Nick remembered that this onion loaf thing at the France Pavilion booth was there last year, to which Josh responded with, "You want to bet me?" And I sort of remember this. I was like, "Yeah, Josh, sure, I'll bet you." And Josh goes, "All right, the loser has to pay for this whole booth." I was like, "All right." Josh looked it up, and Nick, for the first time in his life, remembered something, and Josh had to buy the booth.
I know food.
Josh is so mad at me right now. We better move on.
By the way, the one out there on Periscope calling Nick a little flaky. Yeah.
Oh, that did happen this week.
Yeah, you got me.
Someone on Periscope, I told him you weren't there, and you were like, "Yeah, Nick's a little flaky." I was like, "Oh, okay."
I didn't know he come across like that on the show here, but
even to just the people that watch this.
Hey, Gabe, since you're our first contestant tonight, I'm going to let you choose which game you would like to play. We got the game 2 for 1, That's Too Much, Take 2, or your favorite, Spelling Bee.
can you describe everyone?
Nope, you got to just pick one.
That's the only
This
one
is radio, sir. We don't have that kind of time. We have more ads about home improvements to run.
All right, you're getting take 2. Sound good?
He's not gonna win.
Oh boy, if I don't win.
Oh, Josh is gonna let you have it.
All right, is this the one you're gonna pick? Yeah, it was. Okay.
Oh, and this one's food. So Josh is gonna scream.
Yeah, this is a good one. All right, here we go. Take 2. We're going to play Take 2, Gabe. I'm going to name 4 items that you could find at the Walt Disney World Epcot International Flower and Garden Fest.
What?
You know, that festival that's going on right now. Festival of the Arts.
See, this guy remembered the onion loaf. How did he do it? How is that the one thing? Why was this onion loaf so memorable?
So many questions.
He can't even remember the name of the festival we went to today.
He's got Whiny, the French talking wine cup.
It's Whiny, the giant talking bottle of wine.
That's true.
All right. These are all at the Epcot Flower and Garden Festival, the international one. You must...
As opposed to the American.
You must identify which 2 items have prices that add up to the total price I'm going to give you.
Oh, no.
You must do this with 2 of 3 sets to win.
Okay.
All right, you ready?
As ready as I'll ever be.
All right, you need to get to $10.
All right.
$10. All right, these are 4 food items that you can find around the Flower and Garden Fest. So here you go. You got the Florida Fresh Key Lime Tart, the Foodles, the Urban Farm Eats Crabless Cake.
Or cake crabless, which is my
yes.
Cake crabless. The Berry Basket Lamb Chop. Those are your 4 items. You need to pick 2 that add up to $10.
Okay, so it was the
Key Lime Tart,
okay,
Foodles, Crabless Cake, and the Lamb Chop.
Okay, so I'm gonna go with what was Foodles? Did you say?
For those that are not aware what Foodles are, it is a prepackaged snack you could probably get anywhere, which we were not aware of before I ordered it. It contains carrots, a very small portion of ranch dressing, some tiny pretzels, and the world's worst cheese.
Okay, so the choices were. I'm sorry. The Foodles crabless cake,
key lime tart,
and
lamb chop.
Okay. I'm gonna go with Foodles and
He has to break $10, right?
Yes, it get $10 even.
Oh, $10 even. All right.
Oh boy. Okay, so Foodles and lamb chop.
Oodles and lamb chop. All right. The price of the Foodles, $3.75.
That's how much I wasted today. Yes.
The price of the berry basket lamb chop, $7.25 for a total of $11. $11. You got that one wrong.
Hmm.
All right, but
That's a surprise to me.
Ouch.
The
All right,
best when Josh
you
comes
have
on and
two-
insults our audience.
You have two more chances, Gabe. All right, so we're gonna do this. Set number 2.
I've got all night.
Nick,
we
put
could
the
be here
papers
all
down.
night.
Oh, sorry.
You're
I always
on
do
camera.
that.
You do this every show.
I do. Onion tart.
That doesn't give you a pass.
All right. All right, you got to come up with $27 on this one. $27.
Okay.
We got the Food and Garden trash can salt or pepper shaker. You have the Sorcerer Mickey garden stick ornament. You know, one of those.
It's a stick you stick it in the ground. Mickey's at the top.
Little Mickey at the top. They stick in your garden. Yeah, those. A mason jar shaped Flower and Garden Festival mug,
Which typically you'd have to visit SeaWorld on 3 separate Saturdays to acquire.
and a Flower and Garden Festival logo spinner keychain. So you got the salt or pepper shaker, the lawn garden ornament, the mason jar mug, and the keychain, and you have to come up with $27.
Okay, so I'm gonna go with the salt and pepper shaker, and the third one was the
Mason jar mug.
The mug.
The mug. All right. The retail price of the trash can salt and pepper shaker is $10.
Okay.
So is the mason jar mug $17. Let's see. Oh, unfortunately, the mason jar mug $15.
I have never been sadder.
Oh,
Josh is
boy.
vindicated. Sorry, Gabe.
Can we talk about how that spinner keychain is $13? What?
Yeah, you
It's
wanted
like that big.
By the way, in the first round, you wanted Foodles and Urban the crabless cake, and then
Cake crablet.
yes, and then the second round, you would have wanted that that garden stick ornament with the pepper shaker.
That was $17.
It was.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's usually. Is it like a metal thing?
What thing are we talking about?
Sure.
What
Like,
item?
is it like one of? Because usually those like are.
Sorry,
like,
I'm making a
run free-
paper airplane right
Yeah, it was stone. I don't know. Thank you, Gabe.
All right.
We use thank you very loosely.
Yikes, tough.
That's like the thank you I gave Josh when he made me order the Foodles.
All right,
and then
so
we figured out it was a prepackaged thing we probably could have got at Publix.
we have 3 more games of The Price is Right here. Give us a call 407-774-8255 to play.
Yeah, there you go.
Anything else
Can I-
about the?
Can I talk more about
yes.
Celebration at the top?
Yes,
So, Josh, you're
please
talking
do.
about the value. Josh, talk about the value.
Sure. There is none. Don't go.
What do you think is a better alternative?
You could go to California Grill and you could order the Sonoma goat cheese ravioli, which is fantastic. You get the Wagyu steak. You could get any dessert you want, and you could get 2 drinks for $100. And then somebody serves you. The thing about Celebration at the Top is there is no staff. There's nobody. If you want to
I
drink,
mean, the bartender occasionally they come around to ask if people would like a refill.
look. So there's no staff. Maybe a guy is going to come, and the only reason he asked you if you wanted more wine was because he needed the glass. They were out of glasses, so he came. Would you want
Were
more?
they out of glasses?
Yeah,
I didn't
they were out
realize
of
that.
glasses,
That's
so he came
amazing.
by, said, "You want more?" You said no. He took the glass because he had to wash it.
Wow.
We had a good time. Is it overpriced? Absolutely. So there's probably several other things you can do that you have better time with. Personally, I'd still even prefer like the Hollywood Studios dessert parties. I like those a lot.
But it also depends. I've seen Wishes from up there a few times, and you can go to the lounge, and you can also see the same view. You can go to dinner and get the same view.
Yeah. You're not
you
getting
can go to
anything-
brunch, and you can come back and get the same view.
Yeah, you're not getting anything necessarily super special here. It's a 2-hour open bar fireworks viewing. That's pretty much it. And as far as things you get to take home, there was a generic light up weird spiky ball thing and a generic light up martini or a champagne glass. And that was it. So
Yeah, that's bad that stuff was generic.
that always happens if you go to the first one, though. Like, I feel like there's several other events we went to the first one, and then suddenly there was like labeled stuff at later part. Hell, the first Star Wars firework dessert party had frozen tablecloths, and then it went back several weeks later. It was like, oh, look, they got Star Wars tablecloths. That's nice. They're not metallic blue anymore. So, Celebration at the top. You can read the full review at WDWNT.com. It was a good time, but is it overpriced? Absolutely. You could probably find much better value at several other events and places at Walt Disney World.
The brunch there is really good.
I need to go do the.
They have live music.
Do they really?
Yeah, they have
Didn't even
live
know.
music, pianist, and a cellist. It's
Excuse
all you can
me.
drink mimosas, and for the same price as $80, which is expensive, but it's all you can drink mimosas. They have the exact same sushi to celebrate the top.
You're not
they have
in a rush.
charcuterie thing you have all
time
day.
rush,
You get your choice of entree. They have pastries. They bring you dessert. It was fantastic.
Yeah. So there you go. Again, to play the Price is Right, we have a couple more games. 407-774-8255.
All right.
When we come back, we got the wonderful world of psychotic comments.
I'm excited. We got some good
coming up,
ones.
and more Price is Right, so call in and play. We'll be right back with more WDW News Tonight.
Nearly everyone loves Italian food, but those people who love true, authentic Italian go to Tony's Town Square Cafe. It's because owner and chef Tony Ragu offers home-cooked food from his hometown, Toledo, Ohio. He is 1/8 Italian. Locally sourced Cask Connection freezer items are combined with prepackaged ingredients imported only from the OBT Winn-Dixie, along with mangled recipes from nearly unreadable Buitoni labels. Whether it's quote-unquote pizza or that soup of the day which just hasn't changed in 14 years, taste for yourself at Tony's Town Square, just steps away from that hat store that sells pins. Come taste what the guide map is calling Italian food, only at Tony. And maybe at Portobello.
Have you racked up more than $10,000 in credit card debt? Are you barely getting by making minimum payments? You should know the credit card companies are tricking you into thinking there's no way out. Credit card companies would rather you didn't know that there are ways you can become debt-free and you don't have to pay the entire amount you owe. There are debt relief programs that help people like you escape overwhelming credit card debt. National Debt Relief has helped tens of thousands of people just like you reduce more than $500 million of debt. National Debt Relief has helped so many people they're A+ rated by the Better Business Bureau. You don't have to declare bankruptcy or take out a consolidation loan. You have the right to settle your debt for a mere fraction of what you owe. Reduce a portion of your debt now. Call National Debt Relief at 800-518-4020. 800-518-4020. That's 800-518-4020.
Did you know that every dollar you put into a piece of real estate makes you money 5 ways? Cash flow, money in your pocket each month. Equity capture, the thousands of dollars you create when you have the right team and buy the right property using the right map. Appreciation, real estate doubles in value about every 10 years. Equity buildup, renters pay down your mortgage each month. And finally, the tax advantage. We pay almost no taxes on our cash flow and capital gains. These are the 5 ways we make money in real estate, which is why real estate accounts for more millionaires in the world today than any other investment vehicle. You should have some real estate in your portfolio. To learn how, attend one of our free workshops. Call 1-866-971-8970 or go to 5wayswemakemoney.com and register for the next available workshop. That's 866-971-8970 or go to 5wayswemakemoney.com.
Welcome back to WDW News Tonight. Playing some of that 94 classic Spaceship Earth.
Gotta love it.
I love it.
No, I don't even ride Spaceship Earth. But anyway.
For a brief
Virtues.
moment, we have been its passengers.
So we're still taking callers for Prices Right, 407-774-8255. But in the meantime, let's take a trip to the wonderful world of psychotic comments. Michelle, take it away. If Nick has the music.
That happened really quick. Sorry.
There it is.
Do you want to know the sponsor or just go right in?
Well, we'll say the sponsor at the end.
Okay.
Brought to you by the
Here.
WDWNT Interglobe Society.
Spoiler alert.
All right, so part of amazing new Fort Wilderness RV food truck isn't quite as good as it looks.
It's a good title.
Right. Here we go, Tom. Set him up. Now Disney Pete can knock him down. Disney Pete says, really good article, Tom. I really enjoyed the level of detail that you took the time to notice. That's disappointing. The food isn't that good, though. Hopefully, it will be better next time. James P. Albini says, imposter! The real Sir James P. Albini III says, you, sir, are the imposter. Guards, take him away. This is the stuff that literally happens on the website.
Yeah, this happens
We don't
in,
make this
in our
up.
comments.
This is what people are doing all day.
Thus, the wonderful world of psychotic comment, which is also what I call a car ride to Disney World with Josh.
Sounds like you guys had an interesting evening on your way here.
We had a good time.
All right, next story. Rumor, Cirque du Soleil La Nuba coming to an end at Disney Springs. Pri, right?
P-R-I-S.
I don't think the name really matters.
Pri says it's a creepy show. Tomorrowlander says, I agree. As a French
Wait, are we
Canadian,
talking about Lanuba or this?
both, a little bit of both, probably. The comment itself, though, is directed at Lanuba. Tomorrowlander says, I agree. As a French Canadian, I can tell you it's the creepiest thing to come out of Quebec, and the most embarrassing one, too. Anonymous says, even more than Celine Dion?
Is Celine Dion here?
Tomorrowlander says, kind of equal, but then again, they both make all their money in the U.S.
Ooh.
Got hit
Emoji with
he
the
got
tongue
like hit
sticking
with
out
the
emoji.
he got hit with the bus thing.
PJ says this Cirque show I can't even say this. This Cirque show is artistic, a dream sequence, which beyond mindset of kids. So there's no joy. I'm reading them as they're written, folks. So
They're
try not to
written
hate on
poorly.
me. Disney Orlando crowd from out of town is more chicken fingers overweight t-shirt crowd. Thank you, PJ.
Wow. Yes.
It's chicken breast nuggets. Excuse me.
Latest Avatar ad shows guests walking around Pandora for the first time. Number one Disney fan says, ugh, those people are so lucky. Did they win a contest or something? I wonder if they got to ride any of the rides or just got to walk through.
It's called
Either
they
way,
got a paycheck.
That
Yes.
is so freaking awesome. Jake Hansen says, nah, just your standard minority family that permeates all Disney marketing materials for the
geez.
last few years.
Oh, geez.
They know they already have white people hooked.
Wow.
You know,
Thanks for keeping it real, Jake.
I hate to say it, but like it does kind of feel like I feel like Disney.
Oh, they definitely do.
Like I feel like they make 4 versions of each ad, and one just has a different family of a different race group, and it just feels
They
very
have the
forced. Like they
multi-
never feel natural.
The multi-generational Asians, the
I feel like I've
non-
seen every Disney
Yeah.
Springs ad. There is a different version made to appeal to a different culture.
Well, there's the
and it's-
ethnically ambiguous as well. You're just
yeah.
kind of not white, but we don't know what you are, so we're
So
gonna
it
put
appeals
you-
to everybody.
Exactly, and then you have like one family member that looks more ethnic than the rest.
Right? They get Gabe
That's
back on the line.
amazing that they do that.
Is Gabe ethnically
Before
ambiguous?
this goes any further and we get hate mail, right? No, but I think it's worth mentioning in marketing materials. I think Disney, I don't think they spread it out evenly very much anymore. I think they try to, like the front page of DisneyWorld.com. I'd love to figure out a study of what's been the ratio of minority families versus white families, which I don't think reflects the actual numbers in the park. So it's weird, but it's understandable. It's just the way marketing works today. I don't think it's even politically correct. It's just it's marketing.
But it's what TV. It's the same thing TV shows do. TV shows do the exact same thing. They overrepresent.
Yeah. And I mean, it's true. If you have a market that you're not doing so well in, maybe it makes sense to include
coming
them more.
from a production background, if you can hire one actor who can also play Spanish of some sort, then you can run the ad in English and Spanish and only pay one actor to do it, because your voiceover is going to have.
And Disney does that, actually. Those Disney Familia ads, those are people that also appear in the English ones. So, yeah. There you go.
I've seen that. All right, so Disney Pete said, "Oh boy, Photoshop pics of all the fun." Snidely Whiplash says, "I am convinced DP, Disney Pete, just sits on his computer all day."
I'm glad you clarified the DP. This show is never going to air again.
I was blackmailed into doing this show.
Josh's audience is so offended.
Well.
Josh is such a clean-cut guy.
Yes, clearly. Snidely Whiplash says, "I'm convinced that DP just sits at his computer all day, stroking his creepy mustache, refreshing WDWNT repeatedly, waiting for a new article to dump on. And when a new one hits, Christmas morning, baby."
See, I think everybody should go to WDWNT.com and refresh it repeatedly. I think that's a smart thing to do. That in no way benefits me at all.
Reservations and full menu now available for Rapunzel and Little Mermaid character breakfast at Boardwalk. 2017 Disney management mantra says, "If a Disney restaurant sucks, put characters in it and charge double. Some poor overweight American trash will line up for it."
Yes.
We're covering all bases. If you have not been offended yet in this
equal
segment,
opportunity offenders.
we'll
this
get
evening.
there.
Overweight American trash wrote back.
There you go.
"Shut up and take my money."
Yeah.
Tonto says, "Tonto make reservation with smoke signal, but wings of mighty eagle blow confirmation number signal. Tonto need change reservation to later moon. How Tonto
Yes.
get number again?"
We hit the Native Americans too.
Does Tonto really need to talk about a
You
reservation?
thought you were safe.
Oh, God. Julie C says, "If I have a reservation for breakfast already in April, will it now be a character one?" Tom, you actually, supposedly this is you, wrote back. "I guess
It's me.
it will be. That's a good question." Mom Morless says, "Yes."
Mom Morless.
Excellent question.
It's Cake Crabless. Cake Crabless is my new name.
So Mom Crabless says, "Yes, excellent question indeed. I'm sure the fine people over at WDW Magic have exactly the answer to that question. You should check them out right now." Clickbait Corliss says, "Actually, we do know, but we can't give away all the goods in one post. Gotta get them clicks, baby."
Sure do.
Harper says, "Quick, everyone! There's a fight in the Disney Races Prices for Express Bus Service thread." And let's all run over there and do it. Or not. I thought we had a sound effect.
Yeah, we thought we did.
Okay, no. Okay, so we all ran over to check out the fight.
Speaking of psychotic comments, there's one in our actual chat right now that I'm working to delete. So,
Oh, Lord.
yeah, I don't know.
Is it about my Tonto impression?
No, there's infighting in the chat, which I'm working on. But do we have another Price is Right to play, or are we still going with this?
It seems unlikely.
This is the end of News Tonight forever, this segment, probably.
Well, then I'll
We
skip
do.
through a
We-
couple of them.
We have one caller on hold, but she'll go after.
Okay.
She'll go away.
Why does this site get trolled so much? I have no idea.
Disney raises prices on express bus service.
Yes.
Kurtai says, "That's fair. It was a steal at $25. I hope they never cancel it. It was a lifesaver on our vacation in January, and crowds weren't that bad. It saves money in the long run for me because it makes shorter trips feasible."
Yeah, reasonable.
Right? Clickbait Corliss says, how dare you comment on here with a reasonable and positive response to a marginal price increase on a useful optional service. Disney Pete, totally not WDW Magic fanboy, says, now just try to follow this. A proton and a neutron are walking down the street.
Tell me more.
The proton says, wait, I dropped an electron. Help me look for it. The neutron says, are you sure? The proton replies, I'm positive.
Josh, did you write that?
We've heard all night.
Shut up.
It just might be.
Josh, that was definitely you that wrote that.
Yeah.
So good.
Okay, the site can crash now so everyone can go enjoy good Disney blogs. Aww. And then Disney Pete's gooddisneyblog.geocities.com, right? I love that it's GeoCities. Whoever did that, you're amazing.
I have a Star Wars unboxing Blu-ray YouTube video to watch.
Oh, so yes, they said awesome. What's your Disney blog site, Pete? Tom Corliss says define good. Then Dictionary Bot says good, adjective, better, best, morally excellent, virtuous, righteous, pious. Bill McKim is a good man.
Yeah,
that wants to crash you into a wall. And then more blah blah blah.
I love you, Bill.
Humongous Decopod grandmother says my name. I don't know. I don't understand. My name is Disney Pete, and I have cable. My name is Greg L, and I have DirecTV. Then Predicting Disney Pete said, insert generic Disney intern insulting comment here. Pete's a dingo. It's the name of this post. It's funny how everyone hates Disney Pete, LOL, me included. Then Jesus H. Christ wrote, I don't hate him, and you shouldn't either, my child.
No.
Disney Jesus says...
We got the religious people this time, yes.
This sounds like a great site. Like, what's the URL?
We got it's easy, wdw.com.
Disney Jesus says, go home and drink the Disney Kool-Aid, intern. M. Night Shyamalama Ding Dong. That's for Nick. He said, and then the twist happens. Disney Pete has been a Disney intern all along.
Bum, bum, bum.
Standard Staples says, wow, it's only Thursday morning, and I think Michelle and Nick can already mine this one for the entire psychotic comments bit next week.
Yep. And they sure did.
Consider the Coconut says, man, these comments went down one hell of a rabbit hole. Pass the Popcorn said, I'm just here for the comments.
If Disney Pete doesn't have ad block, you're making a fortune.
Oh, that's so true. Gotta
Just
love
keep
me.
hitting refresh.
Gotta love me some Disney Pete. Victoria, hold on the line. You will be playing The Price is Right as soon as we get back in hour number 2.
If we have an hour 2 at this rate. Maybe we'll be back. We'll see. Stay tuned.
Celebrating 50 years as Apopka's hometown station. 1520 WBZW. Apopka, Orlando. Community events, financial news, weather, traffic, and more.
A service of Salem Media Group. News this hour from townhall.com. I'm Wally Hines. The stock market has soared into record territory again. Banks and other financial companies have led U.S. stocks sharply higher, pushing the Dow Jones Industrial Average above 21,000 for the first time ever. Silver Bear Capital senior partner Alan Valdez says the market is up because of President Trump's promises on things like tax cuts. But now investors want action.
If it doesn't materialize in the near future, I think you could see the market sell off. And again, it should sell off. I mean, we're up 1,000 points in 28 days. It's an incredible run. Totally incredible.
The S&P 500 also gained 32 points. The NASDAQ composite finished 78 points higher. Organizers say some 50 countries have signed up to attend a family planning conference in Brussels. A conference aimed at making up the gap left by President Trump's ban on U.S. funding to groups linked to abortions. The groups are expected to consider pledges from other nations in the private sector to eliminate the impact of Mr. Trump's ban. An attorney for the wife of the Orlando nightclub shooter is cheering today's decision, freeing her on bail until her trial.
We believe it's a just, equitable, and appropriate decision that permits her to reunite with her children.
The judge says Nora Salman poses no danger to the public and is not a flight risk. President Trump's budget cuts $600 million for state-of-the-art Coast Guard cutter, a direct slap at Appropriations Committee Chairman Thad Cochran. Cochran had added that money to a catch-all spending bill that passed in December 2015, even though the Coast Guard had not requested it. Experts say a photo circulating online purportedly showing Border Patrol agents arresting someone in front of a business in New Jersey is fake. The mayor of Morristown calls it a scare tactic, and he says some Latino residents have been afraid to send their kids to school or visit local businesses because they're now afraid they will be detained. More on these stories from townhall.com.
This is Ed Rollins. President Donald Trump has nominated Neil Gorsuch for the Supreme Court. We need millions of Americans to pick up the phone right now to deliver your voice directly to your senator. This is the most critical moment in modern history that will define the future of our country. Radical liberals like Chuck Schumer and Nancy Pelosi have vowed to block President Trump's nomination by all means possible. We need millions of Americans to call 800-939-5885 to send your voice directly to your senator to demand the immediate confirmation of Judge Gorsuch to the Supreme Court. This could be the most important phone call you will ever make for the future of our country. Please call 800-939-5885 and put the pressure on the U.S. Senate to confirm President Trump's nominee. Again, call 800-939-5885. Please help pressure the Senate to confirm Neil Gorsuch and help Donald Trump make America great again. Call now.
Paid for by Great America PAC, which is responsible for the content of this message. Not authorized by any candidate or candidates committee. GreatAmericaPAC.com.
Welcome to hour 2 of radio, soon to be canceled only show about Walt Disney World and Disney theme parks. WDW News Tonight. We're live tonight on FM radio 105.5 here in Orlando, as well as AM 660 and AM 1520. We're also live at listen.wdwnt.com. Kind of, Jason forgot to embed the video, but whatever. We're live on YouTube and as well usually on WDWNT, the app as well. Thank you so much for joining us. We've got a crazy month coming up here at WDW News Tonight. Next week, Jeopardy is back, so stay tuned for those pre-signups. They should be happening. What, Nick, before the end of the week, we'll have that for everybody?
Yes, I could do that.
Also next week, the return of Kornak the Magnificent. That's also on.
Yes.
Have you ever been in
next week's
studio
show.
with him, Michelle?
No.
Oh,
Very excited.
yeah, he's a dreamboat. Yes. Then we're going to be off the week of the 15th, but we're going to come back. The last 2 shows of the month are going to be all March Madness. March Madness is back, and as well, our March Tragic Tournament, where we pick from a number of T-shirt ideas that Disney could never in a million years go through with, and we make them happen. So it's going to be a fun month here. And as well, starting any day now on WDWNT.com, we're going to be in our month-long celebration of 50 years of Pirates of the Caribbean. So it's going to be a fun month here.
Sorry. Pirates excite me.
No, it's exciting. 50 years. It's a big deal. Disney's not doing anything, so we're gonna do some stuff. It should be an announcement. Maybe by the end of the week, we'll have an announcement of exactly what we're up to.
I can't believe that they don't have any 50-year merchandise.
There's a pin set coming out.
Yeah, like, hello.
Yeah.
50.
Anyway.
Come on.
Michelle, who brings us WDW News Tonight this and every single week?
Well, Tom, I'm glad you asked. WDW News Tonight is brought to you by Magical Travel. Magical Travel is an authorized Disney vacation planner and is always ready to assist you in making your next trip to the Walt Disney World Resort, Disneyland Resort, or aboard the Disney Cruise Line even more magical. Right now, if you book by March 30th, 2017, for stays most nights April 9th through June 10th, you can save up to 25% on a Walt Disney World hotel room. For more information on this special offer and many more, visit magicaltravel.com and book your next Disney trip today.
Nick, what are we doing? Michelle have her line? Give her line.
I don't have the first
Nope.
line.
Well, just go to the next. Get whatever-
Victoria, come on down. You're the next contestant on WDWNT. The Price is Right.
So well prepared.
Awesome.
Hi, Victor.
At least
Yes,
she's excited.
It is.
Thank you for joining us.
Are you really Gabe?
Oh, I'm happy to be here.
Oh boy.
Oh my.
Terrible.
Victoria, we're going to play Spelling Bee. All right. So I have 30 cards in front of me, each with a letter, a T, a P, or a C on them. You need to spell TPC, which of course spells for Theme Park Connection, to win. Now,
Put your paper down.
2 cards here. 3 cards have all 3 letters in on them, a T, a P, and a C. You need to spell TPC to win. I'm going to give you 2 cards for free right off the bat, and then you get a chance to win 3 more cards. All right. So I need you to pick 2 numbers for me between 1 and 30.
5 and 15.
5 and 15, right? 15?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. So you have those 2 cards. You have cards 5 and 15. We'll see what's on those cards in a little bit. But let's try to win you 3 more cards. In order to do that, I am going to name an item that can be found and purchased at the Epcot Flower and Garden Festival this year. You need to guess the retail price within $2 either direction. Within $2 either direction. And if you guess correctly, you get another card. All right. So we're going to start off, and I have this product here in front of me.
Oh, look at that.
Look at that. Yes. This is.
Pull it back a little more. Pull it towards you.
This is.
That's easier
Don't
to
got
see.
much room.
Nick, put it on.
This is.
Stretching out too much.
Nick is
Sorry,
wearing
Zoe.
the headband.
This is the women's headband. You can see it has like a little spaceship.
Or whoever wants
who's
to
ever
wear
watching right now. But anyway, it's going to be this this woman's Mickey headband, okay? And it's all decorated with sparkles and a little mini
Well,
bow.
it's mini. It's a mini headband as the bow.
I suppose it is.
Yeah,
It's not a mini
and it's not
headband
just
with
for
a bow.
women. Whoever wants to
my.
wear it certainly can.
Thank you, Tom.
Anyway,
Thanks for bringing the rest of us back into the show.
Yeah.
you got this Minnie Mouse headband, Flower and Garden themed. And what do you think the price of this is?
I'm gonna go with $22.
$22. All right, the actual retail price of the headband, $24.
Just made it.
That was
Good job.
too. Very good. All right, so you get another card. Pick another number between 1 and 30.
If anybody thought this was
19.
Gabe, it very obviously is not Gabe.
I'm sorry, Victoria. What number did you say?
19.
19. All right. So, got another card. Let's see if we can get you another one. We have the limited edition festival, Flower and Garden Festival Magic Band. Tom, do you have that by any chance?
I didn't buy
You
it.
didn't
It
buy
was too much
Okay.
Mickey and not enough Figment. It's a Magic
sure.
Band 2, by the way.
It is. It's a Magic Band 2
Completely different.
with Mickey Figment on it, all Flower and Garden Festival themed. What do you think the retail price of this year's limited edition Flower Garden Magic Band is?
$40.
$40 for a Magic Band. Let's see the retail price. $33.
Yeah, that's going to be the price of the Magic Band 3. $40.
$33. So not another card, but you get one more chance here. Let's see what we can do. We have the Figment Garden Stone. You know, those nice stones that you can put out in your garden. They did a Yoda one last year. This year they did a Figment one. What do you think the retail price of the Figment Garden Stone is?
Oh, $35.
$35. Let's check the retail price. It's $30 off by 5. You don't get another card. So you got 3 cards, Victoria. You know, a couple of these, they might get the one that spells TPC.
Or she has
might be
enough
able
cards to
spell.
get TPC.
Exactly.
Yeah, so
Exactly.
we can
So
do
let's check it
this.
out. All right, Victoria, behind card number 1. Let's see. Well, not card number 1, card number 5, but the first card you chose. is a T.
Okay, so we're 1/3 of the way there.
1/3 of the way there. Let's check card number 15. All right, card number 15. That is a P.
All right, so we just need the C or the TPC.
On your way. Well, on your way. Let's check out card number 19. How about it? Flip that over. A C.
Yay! Definitely not Gabe.
Definitely not Gabe. There you
Gabe's
go,
never gonna tune in
Victoria.
again.
Spelled TPC right there. Excellent job. Very good. So thanks for playing The Price is Right tonight. Hold on the line for me. I'll get your info. We'll get out a nice prize pack. Like I said, we got some new stuff from Theme Park Connection. My trunk is full of all kinds of weird stuff.
As opposed to the other weird stuff that's usually in Nick's trunk.
Ayo. He's got some junk in his trunk. Don't be deceived.
Oh, my.
I thought we buried her.
Ouch.
Good night, everybody.
Oh, this is the most offensive show we've ever done.
It's
And
really,
that says
really,
something.
really bad.
It really
is.
says something.
So you guys would help me, though?
Absolutely.
So that's good to know.
But how else would I get in the radio station?
Those are good. Those are good friends right there. We do have more.
You ain't never had a friend like me.
We do have more. Price is Right. If anyone wants to play, 407-774-8255 being the number for that. All right. So we're going to step aside for just a second. And when we get back, Tom, are we getting into Flower and Garden?
Yeah, we're
discussion?
about Flower and Garden. Oh,
Excellent.
look, here's the music from the Bon Voyage breakfast right now.
Oh,
The Alien
yeah.
Encounter.
Bon Voyage. We got lots of cool stuff to
we're
show you, too. So
Full review of the Epcot International Flower and Garden Festival 2017 coming up next.
JP Morgan is now holding a record 55 million ounces of silver. Goldman Sachs and HSBC recently purchased 7.1 tons of physical gold. What do these fat cat bankers and mega money managers know that you don't? They're expecting another financial crisis, and over time, gold and silver win. Silver is trading below its production costs and is predicted to double by 2020. At Capital Gold Group, we offer gold and silver for direct delivery. Plus, our specialty is IRA rollovers for the ultimate in IRA security. Be one of the first 20 callers today to receive our free gold and silver buying guide. Capital Gold Group is A+ rated with a Better Business Bureau. So call now and see what investing in gold and silver can do for you. Call now, 800-430-7568, 800-430-7568, 800-430-7568. That's 800-430-7568.
This is Roger Michalski from Eagle Financial Publications. Are you a dividend investor? If so, let me tell you about a website that has just about every resource that a dividend investor could ask for. It's called dividendinvestor.com. We just launched a new and improved version of it, and there's nothing else like it. When you log on to dividendinvestor.com, you'll find screening tools plus an all-star ranking system to help you find the best dividend opportunities. There's a scorecard to track the dividends in your very own portfolio, plus time-sensitive updates so you'll be the first to know when dividends go up or go down, and so many other features. Be my guest. Log on for free today at dividendinvestor.com. Set up a portfolio and see how easy it is to work the dividend calculator. And be sure to take the website tour to discover all the other great benefits. I'm convinced dividendinvestor.com will pay dividends to your bottom line. Go to dividendinvestor.com now. Dividendinvestor.com.
Great minds throughout human history have praised simplicity. Leonardo da Vinci and Albert Einstein among them. Most of us would have learned the simplicity lesson in school in some form of the KISS method, or keep it simple. The purpose, don't overcomplicate things. It only confuses people. This is Ron Trzynski of the Original Mattress Factory, and we strive to make purchasing a mattress as simple as possible. We build mattresses and box springs in our own local factory and sell them direct to you at everyday low prices that are clearly marked. No middleman markups, no changing product names to confuse you, and definitely no phony sales or so-called freebies that deceive you into thinking you are getting a deal. Those ads touting a free box spring with the purchase of a mattress or free 5-year financing may appeal to the senses, but don't benefit you, the consumer. So if you are shopping for a mattress, remember to keep it simple and save. Check out an original mattress store near you and experience more than just a mattress store. Experience an original.
Nick's playing all my favorites tonight. Surprise in the skies, baby.
I wanted to make you feel good.
Shut up, Josh.
So does
I wouldn't
Ricky.
You play
fight him.
Horizons next.
Have to drive him home anyway. So far out of the way.
Very needy.
God, I picked you up this morning. Shut up.
Fine.
Welcome back to WDW News Tonight. Nick, we're going to play some prices right. There we are on the show.
Jonathan, come on down. You're the next contestant on WDW NT. The Price is Right.
Hey, Jonathan.
Hey there, how's it going?
Excellent. Very good. How's it going for yourself?
Doing well. Decided to call in for this game because there was an alien encounter joke earlier today, so I figured I needed to call in because of that.
Excellent. Excellent. And
I don't know if joke is the word I would use.
Where are you calling in from, Jonathan?
Tennessee.
Tennessee. All right. You plan on maybe coming down to the Flower and Garden Festival?
No, I'm coming down in June.
June?
There's still be going. Don't worry about it.
Festival that month.
There'll be a new festival, I'm sure.
Yeah. The In-Between Festival. There you go. All right. So
It's going to be more food and wine, the quest for more money.
Jonathan, we're going to play the Price is Right
Baseball
game.
reference.
That's too much. That's too much. I'm going to name an item that you could purchase at this year's Flower and Garden Festival. And then I'm going to name a price. I will keep naming a price higher than the last. And your job is to tell me when I finally name the price that is higher than you think that the item costs.
This is my favorite because in real life, isn't this played with like a giant device?
Yes.
Yeah.
But we have no giant device. We have just Nick talking with paper up above his face.
There you go.
Put it down there. I gotta move the camera. I can't do this. So anyway, we got. Does that make sense, Jonathan?
Yeah.
All right. Good. All right. So you gotta get two sets, two items out of the three, to win a prize from Theme Park Connection. So here we go. This is the festival poster. So the full size poster with the festival graphics and logos on it. It has Mickey. It has a Figment. It has topiaries. I think he's watering Pluto. Right? Watering a Pluto.
You don't water a dog, idiot.
So anyway, this is the official festival poster. You could purchase this, and I'm going to start. Here we go. $18, $21, $24.
That's too much.
That's too much. All right. Well, let's check it out. The actual retail price of the poster is $25. $25. You stopped a little short on that one, Jonathan.
By the way, the poster for the Fest of the Arts was $50.
Yeah, right. Well,
What?
I mean, that was a little different. I think, wasn't it?
Just
I think it
the
was
poster?
slightly bigger, but not much.
It was probably
the
the
John
content,
Hench,
right?
the
'Cause
John Hench art one.
It was John Hench. It was probably the
There you
content.
go. Yeah. Disney Design Group not as good as John Hench is what they're saying.
Well. All right. How about this one, Jonathan? The Figment Garden statue. So a little statue that you could put in your garden. It has Figment sitting there playing
Or the
with some
Figment
flowers.
War Memorial.
Yeah. All right. Here we go. Tell me when to stop. $22. $27. $32. $37. $42.
That's too much.
All right, let's check it out. The actual retail price, Figment Garden statue, $40. You got that one. All right, it all comes down to
Got to get this last one
category.
now.
All right, this one's a pretty small item here. There we go. It's the Taste of Marrakesh baklava.
It's Marrakesh, by the way.
What did I say?
Marrakesh.
Marrakesh.
Hey, Marrakesh.
This is the worst show I've ever heard. Why anyone listens to this?
All right, Taste of Marrakesh baklava, $1, $3, $5.
Stop.
$7. $7.
That's too much.
All right, let's check it out. The retail price of the Taste of Marrakesh baklava, $4. Oh man, you should have had me stop a little sooner.
But he's technically correct.
It is too much.
Too much.
He's not wrong.
It has to be the first price over.
Was that mentioned?
Yes.
Keep the name of the price higher than the last. You tell me to continue price. I just named the first price that is more. Yeah, he's Nick. Nick is within the rules there.
This is like some legalese mumbo
I'm
jumbo.
going to tell you what. Because I don't like Nick,
and he's
I'm
not
going to
Gabe.
award the prize to Jonathan. Yay!
Johnny gets a prize!
Just like that.
Also, it was 7, so I feel obligated.
Let's do it.
All right. Well, Jonathan, due to Mr. Crab Cake Corliss over there,
It's cake crabless.
he, the Crab Leg King, he's awarding you a prize here
That
from
doesn't even make sense.
Theme Park Connection.
None of tonight's show makes sense, Tom.
How
Just
did
let
you
it go.
remember that one item?
Because he likes fried onions.
Hold on the line, Jonathan. I'm going to get your info. We'll get you a prize from Theme Park Connection.
Do we have a Theme Park Connection ad in here somewhere? We
I
do.
can find one.
Maybe if you can find it.
If Theme
Actually, I
Park
don't think it's
Connection
in there.
doesn't have what you want, they'll make it for you.
I might be able
That's
to do it
definitely
by
not it.
memory. No, I can find an old one. Let me open an old one
You know, Josh, you're-
while you wait.
It's fine.
somewhere that we have an ad here for them somewhere, I'm sure. This is what happens when we do the show all out of order, right? I don't even have it.
It's not in this.
Go to
week's-
themeparkconnection.com. They have a lot of great stuff in their online store, and they're adding more every day. There you go. That's what I've got for Theme Park Connection. I don't know where the ad went.
That works.
It's missing. I might have accidentally removed it this week, but there you go. Themeparkconnection.com. You're looking for theme park props, memorabilia, all sorts of stuff. Just shop online at themeparkconnection.com. There, we saved it. This is the worst show we've ever done.
I sucked my bottle
It's the
a little
worst
too
show
hard.
that I've been a part of.
Far and away. Oh, you should have seen the ones when you were gone.
By the
I know
way,
I
winners from Tennessee and Illinois tonight. So thanks for listening across the country.
I just opened an email from Nashville. So
And across the world.
all right, all right.
All of our European listeners who found out how to save money at Disneyland Paris tonight, which included sleeping in bushes, sleeping under train seats.
We had
a lot of sleeping things.
We had a couple of winners from Canada in the past few weeks, and I appreciate
I hope
that,
they didn't get
guys.
offended with our Quebec.
Because it costs Tom a little bit extra to send the packages up that way. I like
love
spending
our
Tom's.
Canadians here at
Do we?
Mm-hmm.
How much? do we
Especially
love
the
them?
men.
Shut up, Josh.
Mm-hmm.
I'm already tired of you. We have to do this review now.
Oh, great.
Anyway.
So if you're a Canadian single lady, these
Mhm.
men.
I have a Canada
pro.
joke.
Maybe sometimes not even single. Anyway, moving on. I'm going to get in trouble now. Here, look at this. It's the Flower and Garden Festival.
Oh, hey,
let's
that
change
seems
topic.
quaint and wholesome and family fun
It
and
sure
friendly.
does, Nick. You
Is it a
know all
coloring
about
book?
that.
Do they have a coloring
Wait,
book?
I don't
An
even know
adult
what that
They have a
coloring book?
means.
coloring book?
Yeah, they should come out with a Flower and Garden Festival adult coloring book.
I'm tired
Ooh,
of these
adult?
adult coloring books.
Not
like the
that kind
sound
of
of-
adult. It's just
What
very
are you-
intricate.
You know, can we talk about the Flower and Garden Festival, please?
You can do whatever you want. I'm going to take this little bear here and just curl up in the corner.
I
and
got
snag
a
comments.
gift card.
You know, Michelle, there's some bushes outside. I've heard that will save you some money.
Yeah, well, if someone were sharing some wine,
Right?
I'll curl up there.
I think that was, I think someone just got revenge on you, Josh.
I wasn't paying attention.
Good.
He and Whiny are off having fun.
You weren't paying attention.
Josh
or you're
and
passed
Whiny
out?
have got to
Which-
be like related in some way.
They have the same outlook
Anyway.
on life.
I think they wear the same shirts too, actually. I digress. So yeah, the Epcot International Flower and Garden Festival started today. Of course, at Epcot, thus it's in the name, not just at Walt Disney World, because that's not in the name of the festival, Nick. So what does this festival include? Includes since the beginning, topiaries and all sorts of panels and things about gardening. But over time, they've added more to it. They also now have these what do they call them at this event? I lose
Seminars?
track. No, these booths. They always have some cutesy name for them at each event. Outdoor kitchens at this one. They're called outdoor kitchens. So these are basically food and wine festival style booths. and they have a whole bunch of those. But let's talk about some of the other stuff first, because we're going to talk a whole lot about what you should and shouldn't eat at this thing. Let's talk about the topiaries this year. New to the event, and you'll have pictures up on the site by tomorrow. Obviously, today was the first day we didn't have time to post anything. So we've been at Epcot all day.
Preparing the show.
Yes, there you go. Thank you, Josh. But I'm sure if you look on Twitter at WDWNT, you'll see a lot of pictures of this stuff. New for this year, the main entrance topiary, kind of new. The Mickey and Minnie and them have been around forever, but there's the welcome spring fun, food and flowers, which is Josh thought it was them smoking hookah. It's not. It's them going around a maypole.
What is a maypole?
Does anyone know a more elaborate explanation of what a maypole is, Michelle?
A maypole?
You know,
That
the
was a
thing where you
game that
grab
people used to play.
Yeah, and you
put
grab the
ribbons
ends and you
around
all
it.
run around, and I guess it eventually ties up. I don't know.
Yeah, you're trying not to
It's
get
not a
tangled.
thing kids today do.
No.
But they're doing it here. So, yeah.
There's a game involved. I think somebody's rope is longer, or ribbon is longer. Right?
I think you're talking about drawing straws.
They still have them at the Fort Wilderness Campground.
Do they have maypoles?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Anyway. Also new this year is Figment, even though that was at the art festival. It's been plussed. It's got some great flowers and stuff around it. You got Stitch in Future World East, the Fab Five as well out there by the Festival Center. Buzz Lightyear is in Future World East as well. Really cool this year. Lightning McQueen is back, but now with Cruz Ramirez from the upcoming film Cars 3. They're at the Road to the Florida 500, which is a legally clearable knockoff of the Daytona 500.
Love it.
That was pretty cool. Saw that today. Also new in Future World East, the Farmers Market stand, and then a whole bunch returning this year. You have Phineas and Ferb. You have the Fantasia display, Butterflies, the Three Caballeros, which got the new faces and look fantastic, by the way. They're over by Mexico. Anna and Elsa. There's a troll, which is also Josh's spirit animal. There's the dragon in China. There's the pandas celebrating Disney Nature's Born in China. Josh, I guess that's the sign that was missing. There was a big wooden frame in the middle of the display that was not filled with the sign. And I guess we know what that's for now. There's Simba and Friends. Excuse me, long day. Snow White. I'm boring myself. Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs in Germany, which you can actually take a picture, and it's cool. They put out this little dirt path kind of in the middle there, and the PhotoPass photographer welcomes you in, and they give you props, and you take a picture like you're in the topiary. It's really cool.
Ooh.
Yeah. I know Snow White's your favorite. So
Yes.
you can't touch the topiary, though.
No inappropriateness.
Those old Lady and the Tramp, Disney Pixar's Woody. I just like the way they title that one. Disney Pixar's Woody. Beauty and the Beast. Shut up. Beauty and the Beast in France. Belle's got the new face. It looks fantastic. Really, really cute. Peter Pan and Tinkerbell in the United Kingdom. Winnie the Pooh and Friends in the UK. They really need the new faces. They're the only ones I think at this point that really don't have them. And then Bambi and Friends in Canada. Nick is making a bunch of noise slapping magnets on his.
I don't know what he's doing.
On his
Slapping
microphone there. Glad you bought magnets. Very happy for you, Nick. Then there are also plenty of garden destinations, other things that are in topiaries for you to look at all over the place. We won't get into those. There is then also the Garden Rocks concert series. Excuse me. Which is Fridays, Saturdays, Sundays, and Mondays at 5:30, 6:45, and 8 p.m. And the new this year, March 17 and 18, you got Simple Plan. March 19th and 20th, you got the Plain White Tees. I'm going this time. I'm not missing it. Nick, you coming?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Here we go. Also new is Expose.
Hey There, Delilah.
Hey There, Delilah.
Yes,
yeah.
that is them. Hey There, Delilah. April 28th and 29th, you got Expose. And April 30th and May 1st, you got Berlin featuring Terry Noon.
Ooh, Berlin.
But of course, a bunch of returning acts as well. You can check schedule
Gin
for
Blossoms.
Go to Nick for a minute.
Food and Wine Festival, I think. Right. I remember seeing them, and I was really excited. That's Food and Wine, though. Got too excited.
Yeah, they're not on this one?
I don't think so. Is it this one? I don't know anymore.
The Gin Blossoms, April 14th through the 17th.
Oh my! I need to take some time off. From work.
Dining package available for select dates. The Gin Blossoms is one of those dates where you can get the dining package.
Is
Plain
that
White
worth it?
Teas is not offering the dining package.
Do you like the dining package for these?
I've never done it. Josh, have you?
La Hacienda de San Angelo.
Shut up. No, you
It's
haven't.
only $76.50.
It is really overpriced. It's not worth it.
Yeah.
You just show up with enough time to spare.
Like 2 minutes.
And if you don't make it in, you could always go stand in the back anyway. I mean,
or
it's not
put
like you
on their
won't hear them.
CD or
It's not the same, Josh. It's a live.
That's why I'm asking. I don't think
ridiculous.
the prices are worth it, but
No, I wouldn't. Don't bother. But the concerts are cool. I did my
Yes.
first one at Food and Wine, and we had a really good time. We did Big Bad Voodoo.
I know
Daddy.
you're always so adverse to the
I love Big
concerts.
Bad Voodoo Daddy.
Like they're free concerts.
I know.
They're
I
there.
do.
Go.
I want to see Plain White Tees. It's got to happen. I was mad I missed In Living Color last year too. They sing Cult of Personality.
Ooh, I like them.
But
Well,
anyway,
when you're busy collecting stamps from the various marketplaces, you don't have time for the concerts.
well, you don't now. You have stickers. You just put your stickers in yourself.
Oh, that's handy.
Isn't that nifty? Made so many people angry right now. You lost so many followers right
Yeah, we're down from 3
We're
listeners
going
to 2.
anti-sticker.
Who's going to lose more listeners, us or is SeaWorld going to lose pass holders? What numbers?
There are more people watching the show right now than there were at SeaWorld today.
I can confirm that. I went there for lunch.
Josh, in the middle of going to the festival, went to get his fish sandwich at SeaWorld.
Get hungry.
Shut up. All right. Let's talk about also festival. Let's stop and talk about merchandise for a moment, shall we? This really cool pin set. Look at this. Was available. I love this set. Look at this. Figment dressed as a strawberry, and you got the orange bird in an orange.
So ridiculous.
Which is kind of like, strange because wouldn't he be scared about an orange being cut in half? Like, isn't that like his family being murdered? I don't know. You got Judy Hopps with a carrot and then Stitch with a pineapple. It's cute. It's cool. There's also a whole bunch of really cool pins that came out. I'm not going to waste everybody's time with all of them, but I love the pass holder pins. They're neat. So there's 2 pass holder pins this year. There's a pass holder limited edition, which has Lilo and Stitch in front of Spaceship Earth, and I don't know what they're trying. Lilo's trying to plan something, and Stitch has decided that ain't happening. And then my other favorite one, my personal favorite pin overall, is this one. It's got Figment gardening.
I do wish the garden shears hinged.
Oh, it doesn't.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
It's so cool though. Look at he's made a Spaceship Earth
And or
topiary,
sharp.
which why is a Spaceship Earth topiary not a thing that has happened yet?
Good question.
Right? Next year, Epcot will be 35. Let's celebrate with.
Yeah, maybe that pin
that
leaked. Maybe it was supposed to be next year's pin.
I doubt it. Also back is the egg extravaganza. We didn't get to go do that yet. That's the egg hunt around Epcot. But if you don't want to do an egg hunt and you just want to buy eggs,
epic.
For some reason, they have released
epic
Darth Vader and R2D2 eggs you can buy for $10.
Done.
They come in this little package together, $10.
That's less than 2 maps.
It is because you don't get the activity.
Yeah.
Well, who decided, like, hey, why don't we just sell some Star Wars eggs? I don't understand that.
Well,
oh, maybe
Are they
you know what?
Fabergé?
I figured it out. You know what? Why they did this?
Salt and
I'll
pepper?
tell you. These are going to come out at Disneyland. Disneyland's egg hunt happens at both parks and downtown Disney. So I bet you in Disneyland, I bet you they have both R2D2 and Darth Vader.
Oh, because they need more eggs.
So I bet you usually there is an egg, at least one egg in some years that is exclusive to each resort.
Right, exactly.
These are probably the Disneyland eggs. They're like, hey, we could sell these in Florida and make money.
Yeah.
You're right.
Well, again,
This idiot
they're less than 2 maps. You're actually paying less this way than if
But
you.
that doesn't matter. You don't get the activity. It's just
The
eggs for the for the sake of eggs.
Yes. Yes. And do you do the activity 6 times for your 6 eggs?
No, but that doesn't make sense.
Do it 7.
7. Yes, that's probably why. But I do enjoy the fact that they did that.
Facts of life.
Also, the gift card. Nick, show them the gift card.
It's scratch and
Michael,
sniff.
can we put Nick on camera here?
It's a really cool gift card. It's one of my favorites. Am I on camera
We're
yet?
not. Nope.
Nope.
I'll do it. Never mind.
Maybe he fell asleep.
There you go.
It's an orange.
It's an orange, and it
And you
smells
can scratch and
citrusy.
sniff, and it smells like orange.
It does
It's very
smell
lightly
citrusy.
scented.
But I like
Isn't
it
that
because it's
nifty?
like this little card on card thing, so it's a little orange. Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, it's actually just the orange. You just haven't peeled it off the
Right.
card. Yeah.
All right, not to sidetrack from your conversation, but on Disney World's Instagram,
Yes.
they have they've got an animated version of Rivers of Light. I did
Oh,
not
did they
see some of this stuff.
Maybe the animated has portions of the show that were cut.
Yeah.
Mhm. I need to go watch that after now.
Yeah, I'll send it to you right now so you can watch it.
Thanks for sharing.
Yeah, no problem.
We are one with one.
Please stop, Josh. We can't. If you keep singing that, it's going to make this show not legally clearable on YouTube, as you know. So it's a gift card. You know what? Let's talk about food. That's why Josh is here.
Yeah, that's why I'm here.
So there are, was it 15 outdoor kitchens? Is that right?
Sure.
9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15.
15.
15 out. You go. I'm going to switch it back to me. Michael's not paying attention. Shows a disaster. 15 outdoor kitchens. Hooray.
Hooray.
And there was lots of new food. So let's talk about what we did. Let's start at Urban Farm Eats. This is located in Showcase Plaza. This is actually, it's that weird garden that they've left set up for all the festivals now. So it's out by just past Imagination. So between Imagination and Canada, basically on that side. And yeah, this is a booth that has existed. I don't know if it's been in this spot. Has it been in this spot?
It has.
Okay. So they have returning this year the watermelon salad and the seared pork tenderloin. New, and the whole reason we kept going on about cake crabless is the crabless cake, which has crispy vegetable slaw, lemon vinaigrette, and Old Bay remoulade. And this is a crabless crab cake, which surprisingly kind of tasted like crab, and I thought was pretty good.
Well, the sauce was really good. I
thought the cake was fine.
It was dry and it had just a bland consistency to it. It was
Josh, what'd you think?
No.
You like the crabless cake?
The sauce was good.
A good sauce can cover up a lot of things, and that's what happened a lot in this festival. Like we'll get to some chicken.
Well, you know what?
and
Good sauce didn't cover up the shrimp, and we'll talk about that later.
But I mean, we had some kind of chicken and tenderloin stuff like that, and the sauce was good over and over again. We kept saying, "Oh, this sauce is good," but we said that in many dishes today.
Okay, fine, be that way. I really liked. I remember last year getting the seared pork tenderloin. I like that a lot. Josh, you like the watermelon salad? Is that a good one?
That's good.
Okay. What about the drinks here? Do we like any of the drinks here, Josh?
No, the Urban Fairy cocktail you think would be up my alley.
What is an Urban Fairy cocktail?
It's absinthe and cucumber.
Oh, that's what you got today.
And I asked him what brand the absinthe was. He had no idea. There was no absinthe in that booth. It was just cucumber water for $11.
I want to tell you a fun cast member story, since you're saying he had no idea what was in there. When we were at which booth was it? Florida
Morocco,
Fresh.
right?
No. You might have a different story. I didn't go with you up to that booth. Florida Fresh. The lady orders the key lime tart meringue. The guy thinks she said, the guy didn't know what she had said. So he thought that word was merengue. So when he said, when she said it correctly, he was confused that she had ordered a beer. He rang her up for a beer.
Yes.
Not that any of the beer has the name,
Merengue.
meringue.
No, there's a key lime wine.
Is there?
I'm pretty sure
He did it, but he admitted at the end of the transaction, he said, "Oh, is it meringue? I didn't know what that word was." So he may have thought that. We'll see when we get there. But I was laughing pretty hard because I was like, "What is going on up here? What happened in Morocco? Something happened in Morocco?"
No, there was that cast member that was interacting with you. I thought you were getting into a cast member story.
That guy was super nice.
Yeah.
He offered to hold the food for Josh while he took a picture. And he had a real thick Scottish accent.
He
He was
did.
super Scottish, so it was adorable. But anyway, Josh, they made a cute couple. Anyway,
Who do I not make a cute couple with? Name one person.
me.
Well, it's debatable. Mother says we're cute together.
Oh, that's not what Derek Bergen says.
Well, Bergen
He knows
thinks
all. He is the outlet master.
Well, if you could get up.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to go read about Washington, D.C. Moving. Let the hate mail flow this week. Let's move on to the Pineapple Promenade. This is the home of my beloved spicy hot dog. We didn't have it today. We're going to get it Friday, though. But it's been great in years past. This also has the pineapple soft serve ice cream, otherwise known as Dole Whip. And there is the alcoholic one as well with the Parrot Bay coconut rum, which is still overpriced. But if you want it, it's there. You had a drink from here today, no?
The Pineapple Manna beer is pretty good.
Pineapple Manna beer. I loved it.
was
You
pretty
got
good.
it. Nick hated it.
No, I didn't like it.
Yeah, why'd you not like it? Too sweet?
Maybe it just I think I also think I tried that one way too late. It was a little warm by the time I tried it, and I don't think I had a good representation, but I didn't really like it.
I didn't think it was warm. I don't know. I
didn't
liked
think
it a
had
lot.
much flavor.
It was good.
That Desert Violet Lemonade, if you're looking for a non-alcoholic slushy, is best of show.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's nothing better.
Okay. I believe
Begging for vodka.
Josh knows his food and drink. Is
Maybe-
it begging?
maybe you have some
I
vodka
can't believe
with
they
you.
don't-
I don't know.
There's not a whole lot of non-alcoholic drinks at the festival that they don't then have an alcoholic version. So that is kind of strange that they have that.
It's really good.
Yeah. New this year, the berry basket. We didn't get to this one yet.
Oh, you didn't?
No.
Okay.
No, Nick, you want to come on Friday and go to the berry basket?
No, I'm busy. I got the Switch.
You should still come to the berry basket.
Switch
Anyway.
launch. No.
1-2 berry basket. Here they have a lamb chop. There is also field greens and a warm wild berry buckle. What the hell is a warm wild berry buckle?
I don't know. It just sounds weird.
Sounds like something you get on OBT.
How often do you go to OBT? Every week.
As
you talk
often
about
as
it.
I. Yeah, there's the OBT joke of the week. There it is.
Oh my God, we didn't have a.
I
Everything
made
is
a
off
bunch
this
of Avatar jokes and you just didn't play it.
Oh, really?
So go ahead, have it now. You know, Nick, I was hoping you'd make that joke before the opening of Pandora, the world of Avatar. Michelle's not even dancing. She's not in.
Yeah, I'm bouncing my head.
Michelle's in a bad mood, guy.
I'm tired.
Don't
Got
worry.
a
there's
rough
only-
life going to Puerto Rico tomorrow.
Yes, I need to go pack.
Easier when you only have one outfit.
I did 11 food booths today. You can accomplish anything in one day. You put your mind to it.
In your belly.
La Isla. Thanks for calling us fat. La Isla. We're those
Not what
fat
I meant.
Americans. We just want chicken tenders and 11 booths worth of food in one day.
Hoagie Fest, though, right?
Hoagie Fest. We missed it tonight. We were too full for Hoagie Fest.
Well, the night is young.
Is that Wawa?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, also at that berry basket is that is it Twinings? Twinings is
Twinings of London.
the green tea berry mint julep, which comes in alcoholic and non-alcoholic. We got to get that on Friday. Alcoholic, of course. Don't be
Sounds good.
There's La Isla Fresca, which has a Jamaican braised beef, a sugar cane shrimp skewer, a Caribbean conch salad, and flan cocho. They also have red stripe lager for some reason. Hooray, beer! And then
Caribbean
beer.
Yeah, still. You can get that anywhere. Frozen Simply tropical juice drink with mango rum. Josh, you had that. That was pretty good. I like that.
Yeah, pretty good.
That was enjoyable. We had the sugar cane shrimp skewer. Several people we ran into in the course of the day said this was like their highlight from doing that side of World Showcase. And we had this, and it was terrible.
Oh.
The shrimp was cooked poorly. Like literally, so here's you'd have the skewer, and I'd go to take the shrimp off, and the back half of the shrimp would come off, and then I'd go to rip the front half off, and literally there was still like a middle thorax of shrimp attached to the sugar cane. I don't think shrimp is supposed to do that. But shrimp usually doesn't rip like that.
That's overcooked shrimp.
I thought undercooked because they were rushing it at the time. They didn't have any ready.
Was it dry or was it rubber?
It was a weird consistency.
And your stomach's okay?
I don't know. There's been so much ethnic food in my stomach today. Who knows?
That's the problem with these festivals. Your stomach takes a
anything could have been the culprit. Could have been Morocco, probably Japan.
Morocco. It's great.
Add merengue to it.
Merengue.
Ay, 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 ay.
That's my new name. Cake merengue crabless.
I don't
Talk
understand
about
why
ethnic.
do you make a crabless cake?
CM crabless.
Did
is
it
the
taste
name.
like crab legs but without crab? Was it like a vegan version? I don't understand.
Yeah, it doesn't have crab. It's crabless.
Yeah, why?
Yeah, what's the point?
Because it doesn't have crab.
But why
For
even
people who
make
are
it?
allergic to crab, but someone with 400 allergies should understand.
No one's allergic to crab.
If you're allergic to seafood, you're allergic to all. If you're allergic to crab, you're allergic to fake crab. Like, so why?
I don't think it was fake crab.
Because they have other shellfish mixed in. So if you have a shellfish allergy, you
It
can't eat
probably
imitation crab
didn't
meat.
include fish.
Yeah, it's vegan.
So it didn't taste like anything?
It tasted like crab.
Oddly, but the only reason it tasted like
the
crab
seaweed
is because it
flakes.
tasted like the flavor that you put on crab.
Oh, the sauce is what
Yeah.
you're saying. Yeah, so then it didn't taste like crab.
I think
It was.
I mean, I've
no.
had tuna-less tuna before.
There was no seafood taste in there.
It was like a tuna
What
salad without the
happened?
tuna.
You know,
But that you make it with seaweed, so it tastes like.
I give up with the show.
Hey, I told you to call it 17 minutes ago. You didn't listen.
No,
to me.
it's still alive. We got 12 minutes left. I love the flan. It's a vanilla caramel custard with chocolate coffee cake underneath.
Oh my god, that sounds amazing.
Oh, it was. It was wonderful. The conch salad was really good.
I like.
It was good. I was surprised.
Is it fried?
All I can
I
think of
don't
is
think
Lord of the
so.
Flies.
Olivia's has the conch fritters at Olivia's are so good.
So good.
They're
Where's
fried.
Olivia's?
Old Key West. Oh, we gotta go.
We're going.
Never
We have to
been.
go right now.
Never
Let's
even
go.
heard of it.
Really? Do you
Olivia's.
like
They're
that
not
place
even
that
open.
much?
Olivia's is a hidden gem. Not as much as Captain's Grill, but
Where's Captain's Grill?
well, soon it's going to be in the Beach Club, but currently it's in the Yacht Club.
Say hello
It's
to
the only
Ariel's.
restaurant at Walt Disney World to temporarily move.
Is that where Ariel's?
It is going in Ariel's.
Okay.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
I like that you were able to deduce that.
I said Ariel.
Oh, did you?
No, you didn't.
Gabe, call in.
Can I move on now?
We need a price check on Isle Josh.
We haven't. We didn't stop. The other booth we didn't do yet is Jardín de Fiestas.
Maybe you
which
should
are
talk
good-
more about what we didn't do.
Our good friends at the Mexico Pavilion. They love us there. There's a
Josh is such a
chili
ray of
dish.
sunshine.
There's a what is
the
this?
brochetta. Is that what we are?
Grilled chicken
We
with bread and green
brochettas.
bell pepper. Also, the tres leches is back, which I loved last year. That was one of my favorite desserts, if not my favorite.
What is the
dessert.
three milks?
It's a vanilla sponge cake with cajeta.
Cajita.
Cajita. I know, it's
Meringue.
Mexican, not. Anyway, condensed milk and evaporated milk, and garnished with orange zest.
Oh, this is just super sweet.
Yes.
Just like Tom.
Oh, shut up.
You're my brochetta.
You just want to get driven home now.
Yeah,
You buried yourself, and now you're like, well, I gotta get home.
I'm trying so
He
hard.
buried himself
Gotta
next
get
to the
home from
body out of Nick's
Apopka,
truck.
the indoor plant capital of the world. All right. Anyway,
Oh, is it? I hadn't heard.
Indoor foliage.
whatever. Means potato.
Potato.
We saw
So the
people
vodka
get there.
means-
There's a really good looking margarita, the hibiscus
People aren't
margarita.
growing
We're gonna have to
potatoes
try that.
inside.
Lotus House has a spicy chicken lettuce wrap, which is okay.
Huh.
It was all right.
Compared to P.F. Chang's.
Probably was from P.F. Chang's. Beijing style candy strawberries are still here. Those are the ones that you can break a tooth on, but people like them. Also, have those vegetable spring rolls. Josh, there's a drink here you really love, isn't there?
The Dragon Pearl with honey cream, tapioca pearls, and beer.
Yeah.
It's really interesting.
It's fairly unique.
It's relatively unique.
Take that, Tom Bricker. Fairly unique. What do you think of that beer? They only have that one beer there, the Tsing Tao.
Don't say Sing Tao to me.
Tsing Tao.
Do not
Is it
say
bad?
that word to me. It's
Why?
not good.
Okay. Fine, be that way.
All right.
What was the other drink? The Kung Fu Punch we liked last year too, no?
Yeah,
Kung Fu Punch Me. Because you said we so quickly after Kung Fu Punch, it sounded like Kung Fu Punch Me.
Okay.
Well, China usually pours pretty heavily.
They do.
You never know, but
Like the Tipsy Ducks in Love, man.
like I would watch who's pouring the drinks, and if it's like a nice pour, you want to go there because the drink's $8.75. In my opinion.
Yeah. So yeah, China's good for drinks. I wouldn't do food there. I really loved our experience at Germany today. The what was it, Bauernmarkt?
Bauernmarkt,
which is the farmers market. There's a potato pancake with applesauce, which did not get good reviews. Exactly, latkes, Josh.
I don't know what you're talking about.
The potato pancake with caramelized ham, onions, and herb sour cream was spectacular.
It was good. $4.25.
I thought it was really great for $4.25. Yeah.
The bratwurst is a nice portion too.
Yeah, that currywurst, which is the thing like doused in ketchup we had last year, surprisingly good. You know what else? That warm cheese strudel with mixed berries, fantastic.
Great, nice.
And
portion.
It was a big size. Yeah, it was nice size too. This was a great booth this year. What do you think of the beers here?
Beers are pretty good.
Would you do the flight?
I'd get the flight.
Okay.
The Skofer-Hofer is nonsense. People love it. It's 2.5%. It's beer and grapefruit juice, but people like it.
Yeah.
Can't hate.
So now, Josh, it's time to hit the wall.
Yep. Talk to me.
Primavera Kitchen, Italy. We did not have the worst experience ever here. Josh had the antipasto. Yeah.
Antipasto.
Well, I'm Italian. I'm not saying the O.
All right.
Go away.
Okay.
I agree. There's no O.
It's antipasto. Sorry.
Okay.
I always say A.
Which was good. If I was going to get something like that, I would go into Tutto Gusto personally. They have some real good stuff in there. They have the best mozzarella. But it was good. The meatball parmesan was great. It was the meatballs at Tutto Italia makes fantastic meatballs. And that's what was in this dish. And the cheese was great. This was really good. I would get this again.
Mm-hmm.
Little on the weird side, the strawberry tiramisu was surprisingly enjoyable as well. I had a couple of bites of it I thought were really great. Some were a little weird, but overall it was interesting and different, and I liked it.
Is it like strawberry shortcake mixed with tiramisu?
Yeah, but there was a lot of bites without cake, which had a weird gelatinous texture, which is not really a thing with tiramisu. So
No. Those are two of my favorite desserts. You put them together, you think it would be good, but no.
What do you think about the wines here, Josh?
Don't get a wine here.
Don't get a wine here. There you go. The smokehouse is a lot of stuff from last year. The pulled pig slider, the smoked pork ribs, the beef brisket, burnt end hash is back. Thank you.
Yes.
Greatest dish ever.
Yes.
The warm chocolate case with the bourbon salted caramel sauce is back as well, which we loved last year. The only thing to stay away from is the ribs. We didn't like the ribs last year. Slider, the burnt ends, the chocolate cake, all great. Josh, what do you think about drinking here?
I'd get the beer flight.
What's in this beer flight? We love that bacon stout.
Mm-hmm.
Bacon stout was wonderful. What else is in there? The
Orange Blossom Pilsner is good. It's local. Yeah. The IPA it's Three Daughters, but you only get 4 ounces. You can push through. Man up.
You have 3 daughters. You better make sure Nick doesn't hit on them. Anyway.
Depends on how many flights I have.
It's not even enough to leave the runway. Shouldn't call it a flight anyway. Hanami. This is the one that ruined our day. They still have the frushi, which is fine. It's nothing crazy, but people like it. That's just fruit, isn't it? It's fruit. It looks like sushi.
Exactly.
Which I guess is the same as burgushi at Cowfish, but burgushi at Cowfish is wonderful. You should go there, folks. At Universal, the only reason to go to Universal. Certainly not Jimmy Fallon. More on that later. Ahi tuna poke sesame ginger was terrible.
Ugh,
terrible.
Like
So bad.
inedible. Josh like forced it down, and then we had to sit for an hour and a half.
The actual tuna was awful. Like everything was
Everything
bad
about
it. But the tuna tasted like
And
metallic
then there
and
was
weird.
the beef teriyaki udon, which I'm pretty sure I've had as a free sample at Costco.
Jeez.
So
bad.
And it was just as bad there out of the frozen bag.
It was.
That was bad. This booth sucked. I hate to say that.
Which one is this? So I
Hanami, Japan.
Oh, okay.
Don't do it. First, fine.
Fushi is good.
You like drinks here, Josh, or no? Don't bother.
I'd go into Mitsukoshi department store in the back, has a sake bar. That's where you want to go for sake or beer.
There you go. Surprising winner, the Taste of Marrakesh in Morocco. This, I don't know how to say that first word. Morguez? Hot dog sausage.
Amazing.
Spicy beef and lamb with sauteed onions and green peppers. This was fantastic. May I even say phenomenal?
Really
I know Josh
spicy.
loves when I say
It'd
phenomenal.
be the first time.
Yeah, right?
Nice
I
and
loved it.
hot.
What kind of roll did you say it was on, Nick?
I felt. I don't think it was, but it was very similar to like a Chicago hard roll.
It looked, yeah, and I could see that. But really great. Not the biggest portion, but good enough for one person. I don't think it's really shareable, but this nice little sandwich. Falafel was solid. Wasn't bad.
Very solid.
Yeah, and we had the baklava here last year. I liked it.
Yep.
You drink anything here, Josh?
The Desert Rose is pretty good. It's sparkling wine topped with pomegranate liqueur. For $8, you could do a lot worse.
You know, I hate to give Josh credit because I hate him.
Yeah.
But I love every time I ask Josh for drink suggestions. He just knows.
Yeah.
Are you reading off your phone?
No.
You are. Right?
No, I'm not. I'm not.
Oh, okay.
No, I would never do that.
You
But-
are. I was almost impressed, and then I realized I could see now over my microphone. Anyway, I take that back. I still hate you.
Gabe.
All right. We have 2 minutes left, so we better get through these last couple. Florida Fresh has the carne asada. I love this. This was one of
Excellent.
my favorites.
Yep.
Yeah.
I love that just as a meal regularly.
They did a good
Yeah,
job.
You should get it here. The shrimp and stone ground grits is still here. Get
Solid.
it. It's
Love it.
wonderful. The portion's not as good as it was a couple years ago, but nonetheless. The Florida larder board makes a great photo. Otherwise, it's okay. The key lime tart with the toasted meringue was wonderful. And it's a full size,
heavenly.
like if you go to a Disney bakery, it's a full size dessert. It's a great one.
And I hate sweet desserts for the most part, but that was so good.
Josh, what do you think about drinking here?
Get the beer flight. The watermelon cucumber slush is good, non-alcoholic, but for $7, you don't get a lot of gin. You don't have time for
that one.
No, we don't. Let's go to France. France has that onion tart, which is back from last year because Nick remembered it. There was the baked chicken and crawfish served with rice pilaf. That was okay. The macaron was fantastic.
Oh, my goodness. That was the best one I've ever had there.
Am I wrong on that chicken, Josh? Is
Did
the
we
book
get
wrong?
crawfish with that?
I don't think there's crawfish in there.
We didn't get any
I
crawfish.
don't think the menu said crawfish either. Maybe they changed it.
Yeah, I don't.
That's wrong. Yeah. The macaron was great, though. What are you drinking there, Josh?
The La Vie en Rose is good.
Oh, God, we have 2 booths. Cider House. Do you want anything at Cider
No,
House?
you don't want
No,
anything at
skip
Cider
Cider House. It's garbage. The seared Northern Bloom, new booth near Canada. The seared scallops were fantastic.
Yes.
I love the beef tenderloin. The trifle was great.
But the scallops, you got 2.
I like that. The maple popcorn shake comes in alcoholic and
thing.
non-alcoholic. Both are great. Obviously, alcoholic is better, but
it wins. It's
makes you
so
go.
amazing.
What'd you
Get
think
the
of the beer
beer
flight?
Get the beer flight.
All right. And remember, kids, where is it? And remember, kids, just make believe you're a tiny little seed. Good night.
Celebrating 50 years as a Popka's hometown station. 1520 WBZW. Apopka, Orlando. Community events, financial news, weather, traffic, and more.
A service of Salem Media Group.
News this hour from townhall.com. I'm Patrick Foss. Former Montana Representative Brian Zinke is the nation's new Secretary of the Interior Department. Vice President Mike Pence swore him in.
Ryan will become the first cabinet official in the history of the great state of Montana since statehood in 1889.
Zinke now assumes oversight of 4 million acres of public land, mostly in the West. He was approved by a vote of 68.